Prime Minister Shinawat, it's a pleasure to have you, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawat, on this stage. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Anna, for a very kind introduction. I'm very honored to be here today and also very, very excited because I told you earlier that I talk about soft power all the time, but it's all in Thai. So today is in English, so I'm quite excited, but very happy to be here. Thank you.
A very special privilege for our audience to be here with Prime Minister Shinawat and discussing some of the pillars of her incredibly ambitious agenda. You have set out with your committee an ambition that is really celebrated the world over. Can you tell us about the platform for this soft power agenda you have set?
Yes, so I noticed that I think all Thai people realize that we have a very rich culture. And we know that our food is very famous around the world, and people that never been to Thailand before already taste Thai food, something like that. So we know that our soft power is very strong. So we look into all the industries that can affect Thai economy. So that's why we come up with the 13 pillars that can show that each industries can be enhanced and can be more valuable for the country if we can just put it in the very right direction and just have support them and just I always say that the government is a facilitator. The people always do something first and we can facilitate them, we can support them and they can go further than they can.
Go themselves.
So
and
work together. Yeah, all the pillars here.
A quick question about the clothing you are wearing, because we have talked about fashion being at the core of your industry, and there's something extraordinary here with the craft in your jacket. So before we turn to tourism.
This is the fabric, the cotton fabric from Nong Bua Lampu is a province in Thailand. So the craftsmanship for this print is especially from that province. So I hope that the people in Thailand who see this fabric would be proud of themselves. So that's why I wear it here today, and I wear it very proudly. So yeah, and the color, everything I choose for myself because I think that I love the green and the black together. So.
Fantastic.
How I match.
We'll turn to tourism. Skills will come later, but I know that everybody has seen that incredible film, The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. But who knew that Bangkok was the most visited city in the world beyond Istanbul, London, and Paris? Tell us what you are doing to drive this tourism and where the tourists are coming from.
I actually think that, how Thai people are, they're very easygoing, very polite, and I think they're very welcoming, but as the years go by, I think that we call ourselves the land of smile, but right now the smile is just not enough. I think that when the tourists before the COVID time is quite a lot, and then it's disappear. I think it happens to every country. So now they all come back, and now we have all the tourists contribute 20% of our GDP, and we know that we need to have more than just a land of smile, more than just a land of tourism like that. So we create a lot more, create soft power for the people who come to Thailand, willing to do more than just sightseeing, but they can appreciate all the soft power of Thailand as well, such as Thai boxing, or you call
Muay Thai. Yes, of course. How many gyms do you have in the country?
Only in London is 6,000
Muay Thai gyms. So fitness is very important.
Yes.
Fascinating.
But around the world, it's 40,000 gyms around the world. So we try to make them have the certificate of the proof that this is guaranteed by Thai, Thai Muay Thai, original Muay Thai, for them to just teach people around the world about Muay Thai.
So wellness is an important factor in the agenda as well. Can you tell us where the tourists are coming from and how wellness is driving tourists to different regions across the country?
So the wellness, I think our price is very competitive. So, and our service as well. So when people come to Thailand, they can find a very reasonable price, from 500 baht is around around 100, less than £50, $50 US dollar, something like that. You can have a massage, like full massage, or you can go somewhere and have like $1,000 for a full massage as well. So we have different sector and different price. So this is very competitive, and more than that, not just the relaxing, but we have like the medical treatment as well. When you have problem with your muscle pain, something like that, we have the special treatment that can cure you from all the pain. So I think this is one of the places that people around the world choose Thailand for the retirement, and also like all the wellness center. They provide many treatments that can help the customers feel relaxed, feel more strong, and feel more energetic. So yeah.
And so you have had many tourists from the Middle East. That has been a very big source of friendship and allyship in tourism. Increasingly in Europe, we hear about the numbers that are driving tourism as well. Can you tell us where the tourists are coming from and which part of the countries you're most excited about in terms of their tourist and agricultural development?
Yeah, actually, like Thailand, we have like north of Thailand, like south of Thailand. So each nation just have their own favorite place. Okay, mostly they want to go to see the beautiful beach. So in Phuket, south of Thailand is very beautiful. But most of the tourists like to go to the north of Thailand as well, because end of the year is not too hot anymore. And of course, like Bangkok, it's a city of you can just go and have like a shopping time, nighttime party, or just a very like city life. So they choose a different part to come to Thailand. We have the tourists come from all over the world to Thailand. This is what we are very grateful for. So when they come to Thailand, they can make sure that they have all the activities to do, and they can enjoy each individually, like differently. So in Thailand, we have in the different part of Thailand, we have different kind of food as well. So when people want to experience all the different kind of food, they go to different part of Thailand. So it's like, I think when people come, they don't just stop for one place. They go to many places. And here's the Thai food that they want to experience.
It's almost lunch, and it's very, very, very tempting to be here.
I believe that there's some of your favorite dish.
Tom Yum Goong. We've talked about Thai fish cakes.
Tom Yum Goong, yes.
Tom Yum Goong, of course.
Yes, this is mango and sticky rice. That's very famous as well, the sweets.
We have with us also a guest who fed this World Economic Forum yesterday so graciously, and as the founder of a Kunsthal in Bangkok, I think the art world was very impressed. So I think the food of the world is also something which you've been really promoting as part of your agenda. Can you tell us more about Thai food and what it means to you as a lever for soft power on the world stage?
So we mostly call the kitchen of the world. I think because our cuisine is very famous for people around the world, and not just the taste of the food, but it's like the herbs in there and all the ingredients that we put in can help you with all the symptoms that you have. Like maybe you have like you feel not good in your stomach, some of the herbs can cure that as well. So all the ingredients can help you with the health, and for the diet, it's very good for your health too. So we have like different kind of food, and that's why we become very famous, and all the ingredients.
I remember that wonderful film, How to Get Rich Before Grandma Dies.
Yes.
It was a Thai film that had the best title and won hearts and minds the world over. Is there lots of intergenerational sharing of knowledge in terms of food and education, passing on of skills?
Even for Thai people like myself, when I watch a movie or when I inspired by all the food, I feel like I have to go out and eat Thai food. So it's very inspiring. And also, if you know the Tom Yum Goong just got speaking of which, the UNESCO also have the Tom Yum Goong as intangible cultural heritage of humanity last month.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very proud of that. And also Songkran Festival.
Oh yes, so with UNESCO, we were thinking about what is the best time of year to visit. What else are you doing with UNESCO? And we'd love to hear what happens here in April at the Songkran Festival.
Songkran is normally on 11 to 15. It's like the Songkran events that mostly gonna happen in Thailand. But since we have the soft power committee, we try to have the festival the whole month of April. So since the 1st of April until like the 30th of April. So we, the different part of Thailand, as I said earlier, So we have the different event, different festival. So this is going to be the festival month of Thailand. So not just like, oh, people miss like the period of the Songkran time, but actually we have many more events around Thailand. So you can go anywhere and you can help like spread the water, and we have like, you can go back home and be with your family. It's called Thai New Year.
Thai New Year.
Yes, Songkran is Thai New Year.
Thai New Year, wonderful. And as we're heading
Just
towards
like we have Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year,
Something like that.
Kong Hai Fat Chai.
Yes.
As I think about that, I also think about this commission and committee on soft power that you chaired from 2023.
Yes.
So maybe if you share with our audience how you chaired this committee and the evolution of the pillars that you chose to define the country's soft power strategy.
So this policy comes before the election. So we try to talk with the different industries and ask them what's going on in their industries, because I don't think like the government know best. No, the government doesn't know best. The people know best. So we come to talk to different industries and we ask about their problems, about their issue that the government can support, like we are the facilitator. So I ask them, if we become the government, what should we do for you guys? And give you example for like the film industry, like, oh, they have so many rules that they can't do this and that, and that's going to affect this and that. So we wrote down everything, and once we become a government, we try to fix all that. So right now, like if you film in Thailand, you will also get the cash rebate or something like that to interact with all the a filmmaker around the world.
Oh, that's a credit.
Yes,
so
the
our
credit.
country, the UK, is very active in this in terms of film credits to ensure that the production happens.
Yes, because we look at the numbers. Like last year, if I'm not wrong, around about like 70 something productions of the movie come to film in Thailand from around the world. Yes, so the number is quite high, and we try to make their life easier. So
We're very excited at the moment. We have in Thailand Tilda Swinton and Api Chatpong working on some work. So we always know that our arts and culture colleagues are very keen to go to Thailand, and that performance art is also such an incredible culture
Yes,
and
also
such a vibrant scene. I remember when you were campaigning, it was amazing to see this young pregnant woman
Yes, I
on
was
this
pregnant.
campaign trail, and it was really inspiring. And your agenda was about ties and that real possibility. And I'd like to understand a little bit more about that agenda for Thailand, this real possibility that is also showing up in the skill promotion that I know that you've been furthering, trying to drive 20 million people
Yes.
into skills that they wouldn't otherwise be equipped with.
yes, because when we prepare all the industries, we have to make the people have more skills in each industries as well. So yes, I was pregnant during the campaign, and I think that inspired a lot of people that they can do whatever they want, and if they put their mind on it, and they should be able to do it. So when I was pregnant, I talked to a lot of people as well, and I do think that Thai people have so much potential, but they just wait for the opportunity to come and wait for the government to open the gates for them to just show off their ability to do that. So I try to make people. So we have like the trend. We call it OFOS. So one family, one soft power.
One family, one soft power.
Yes, it's called
soft.
OFOS.
Yes.
Yes. So we find like just one person from each family, let them choose in 13 from the 13 pillars what they're good at, and they come together and then they register online and try to make it like if they're good at food, you don't have to be like advanced in food, you can be just beginner, and we practice you, and we have a very professional group of people that can train them. So yes, that's what our ambition is, to just make it to 20 million.
That's such a beautiful message
2027.
here when we're speaking so much about automation and about the race to automate. The idea of human creation
Yes.
and human skilling and upskilling is so
We
vital
don't
for the
even
nation.
limit like the age or like how good you are, something like that, and everything is for free. Government would support all that, all this. Yes. Thank you.
Maybe we can start on the slide that has those 14 pillars. 13 pillars.
The 13 pillars.
13 pillars, just so we can also look at some of the skills that are being generated. How are you looking at success in terms of this soft power agenda? It's only 6 months in. At Chanel, we say le temps Chanel, it's a long time horizon that you have. But how are you looking at the milestones in terms of how you are going to be hitting the ambitions here?
So we do both actually, like on ground, to teach people, like to see them, to go out and make them do like practice together, and also online as well. So that's how we manage to have everybody can get into all the education that we're gonna give them. So I think online would help a lot with teaching people. So we have wellness, performing arts, like all the show, because Thailand has special show as well, by it's called like Khon, something like that. The dancing, like the way they dress,
yes,
is different. So it can show our culture very, very good.
And I believe you expanded this because when you were chairing this committee, there were a certain number of pillars. Can you tell us what you expanded?
So wellness and performing arts are the new ones. Yes. So we see all the potential. Actually, when we start doing it, people keep commenting and said, "Why don't you have this and that as well? Why don't you have this and that?" We also want to have like everything, every industries, but we just want to focus on these 13 pillars first, because we can focus and we can put on our budget in as well. So it's all about the budget too. So 13 pillars first is quite a lot already. It's a lot already, yes.
How are you managing this? I've had the privilege of meeting some of the people that work on your team, the ministers of agriculture. We've talked about the exports, the rice, the rubber. How are you managing such an ambitious agenda?
So this committee, including all the ministers as well. So each one have the different committee. So each pillars have their own committee, their own people from that industry. So this is not like something that you just come together and just do it, but the people in each industries know what they're doing because they are in this business, and we have like ministers and all the committee that can support them, can help them with all the laws that can happen. For like it wrote the law for like 30 years ago, and for today it has to be changed, something like that. So I have all the minister in these pillars for this.
Which are you most personally involved with? Which are you most excited about modernizing? I know it's hard to pick a favorite child.
Do I have to choose?
How about which are you very involved with, or currently looking at?
Currently not as much as before, actually.
Yes.
Currently not as much, but before I think food, and also food, film and sport, I would say. But actually, I talk to all of them together because I sit in the main board, so I talk to all of them. But I mostly involve like food, film, and sport, because these three are ones that we want to push further. Like I said, Muay Thai earlier, and food as well. So,
Did your time studying abroad, learning hospitality, extending this knowledge, was that something that you imported back? In terms of how you work, I'm thinking about our country, the UK, where I think you did some learning.
I have more ideas of like hotels, like tourists or something like that. So when you talk about like tourism of Thailand or like hotels, in politics day like I have today, it would be easier for me to think of, all the hotels and.
And if we come and visit you in your beautiful country and raise these statistics even higher, how will tourism evolve as you see it in the next couple of years? What changes do you see on the horizon?
I think that people would come to Thailand more because of the visa exemption as well. That right now, I think around like almost 100 countries that can come to Thailand with no visa. So we arranged since the former Prime Minister Seta to have like you can come to Thailand without the visa. So it's very it's opened the big door for all the tourists. And also when you come to Thailand, the experience is going to be different. All the festival is not the same because right now we make the April full of like Songkran festival, but we plan on having all the festival like in 12 months, like every month have different festivals, something like that. So that's what we plan. Right now we fill in most of the months already. So you can come to Thailand whenever you want. You can have experience like new experiences.
And so the definition I gave of soft power at the beginning was a very classic definition of soft power that for 70 years has been used since Joseph Nye coined this idea
Yes.
in terms of attraction and persuasion being more impactful than other means of influence. How do you define soft power?
Soft power is like a tool for the nations that can influence other country to pay attention. Just like our culture, our uniqueness and food, something like that. It's like nations' abilities, to attract people around the world. That's our soft power. And the slide just went by already, but I really want to show you my favorite dish as well.
Great.
It's one of
Let's
the soft
go back
power.
to your favorite dish.
I don't want to skip that because this may be
Diane von Furstenberg is getting very hungry in this session.
maybe it's not very famous for everybody, but this is my very comfort food and I can have it every day. Can you show the boat noodle? I think it's on, it's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this one. Thank you very much.
This is not yet UNESCO heritage, so we are pitching.
No, not
we are
yet.
making a call to action for this.
So at the beginning is like Thai people sell it on the boat. When many years ago, it's like people live like next to the river, by the river. So when the boats come, they sell the noodle. So it has like beef noodle, pork noodle, chicken. You have everything. But what I like most is the boat noodle. So it's like more like a beef noodle, and like the soup is very, very good. You can, even though it's hot, but when you eat in the hot weather, it's still very nice. I don't know why.
Everyone yesterday was talking about the mango sticky rice.
Yes.
There was a very big feast here at the World Economic Forum. As we look at the topic of collaboration being essential to the intelligent age, I'm just curious, in terms of people you have met in the past couple of days, what has the response been to this very robust delegation from your country? Have you had many attractions and
Yes.
much interest in the soft power strategy from the people here at WEF?
I think that when I talk to many big companies around the world, they've all been to Thailand. That's something that I'm very, very proud of. At least they have tasted like Thai food before. I'm very proud of that. And when I introduce our country, tell them, where is where, what to do in the country, they already know. So something like that is very, very friendly. So, but of course, when I talk to them and invite them to invest in our country, so of course, if they work with the government, we fully support them and just make them, feel very supportive. And it's like an ease of doing business that they don't have to go through a lot of paperwork, go through a lot of system that is too complicated. So when we connect together, so we can have something big for the country. So I had a very good meeting these 2-3 days. Yes, and today, of course, with you.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Well, as the session comes to a close, I wanted to know if you had any final words or messages. I think you've all convinced us, if not only to have Tom Yong-gung for lunch today, to definitely visit Thailand, to contribute to this incredible interest in your fashion, in your art, in your artisanship, in your film, in your sport, in your food, in your culture. It's wonderful to be here with so many people who have been to Thailand, with a young prime minister who has such wise ambitions. Do you have any final thoughts for us, Prime Minister Shinawatra?
Yes, thank you. I pronounced the beginning of the year that this year is going to be the year of opportunities for the country. And of course, I'm here today. I think I come to tell everybody myself that Thailand has many good soft power and people are very welcoming. So today, I think that I create some more opportunities for the country. So of course, this is going to be a good year for us. So thank you very much for welcoming me here.
Kun Petongtang Kapun
Ka.
Ma. Thank you.
Kapun Ma Ka. Yes. Thank you very much.
Kapun Maka. Very, very much. Kapun Maka. Thank you very
And she
much.
learned very fast.
To Prime Minister Shinawatra,
Thank you
you're a
very
very
much.
good teacher. And thank you to everyone who's followed us online and everyone here in the web audience.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you so
coming.
much.
Thank you.